there's something about the quiet that hides the scream. Somewhere in the silence, she vanished.
May 3rd, 2007. Picture it. A tiny sun-drenched resort town on Portugal's south coast. 3-year-old Madeleine McCann is tucked in, fast asleep, safe in her bed, or so it seemed. 90 minutes later, she's gone. Just an open window, shutters raised, and the chilling silence that would mark the beginning of the most widely reported missing person search in modern history. Tonight, we're unpacking every major theory: abduction, cover-up, trafficking, even the burglary that wasn't. So you can decide which version, if any, fits the puzzling facts. Let's be clear, this isn't about sensationalism or conspiracy. The goal is to lay out the facts as clearly as possible. We'll walk through the timeline, then explore the 3 main explanations people have debated for more than 16 years. None of them end with Madeleine safely home, but they may help us understand how such a mystery could endure. The McCanns, Jerry and Kate, were on a week-long break in Praia de Luz with 7 other British doctors, nicknamed the Top of 7. Their evening routine was simple. The adults dined together at the resort's poolside restaurant while the children, including Madeleine and her younger twin siblings, slept in a nearby ground-floor apartment. They checked on the kids every half hour. That Thursday night, Jerry checked at 9:05 p.m. All seemed fine. At 9:15, Jane Tanner, one of the group, saw a man carrying a small blonde child toward the beach, but assumed it was a parent. At 9:30, another friend, Matthew Oldfield, listened at the door and heard nothing unusual. But at 10 p.m., Kate discovered Madeleine's bed empty, the window open and the shutters up. Her cry, "They've taken her," shattered the night and began a search that drew in Portuguese police, British diplomats, and the global press. The first and most straightforward theory is abduction. Someone watched, waited, and struck. Praia de Luz had reports of attempted break-ins in the months before, some involving children. Police quickly pursued 2 leads, Jane Tanner's sighting, and another from the Smith family, who also saw a man carrying a girl. In 2020, German authorities revealed they were investigating Christian Bruckner, a man with a serious criminal record who had lived nearby. His phone was traced to the resort area the night Madeleine vanished. Investigators later found disturbing material on his devices, and he re-registered a distinctive camper van the day after her disappearance. German prosecutors now treat the case as a homicide investigation, though no trial has yet taken place. This remains the strongest official lead, painting the picture of an opportunistic predator who knew the area well. But Portuguese police also explore another possibility. What if Madeleine died accidentally and the abduction was staged? This theory is denied completely by the McCanns, but gained attention when search dogs brought in by British police alerted in several areas of the apartment, on Kate's clothing, and later in a car the family rented weeks after the disappearance. Forensic tests suggested traces of DNA, but they were too weak to confirm. By 2008, the case was archived for lack of evidence. Later, Scotland Yard concluded the dog alerts were not conclusive. The McCanns have always rejected this theory as both ludicrous and cruel. Still, for some, it explains the absence of physical evidence. Another theory points to organized trafficking. Praia de Luz is only a few hours' drive from Morocco, where cross-border trafficking routes exist. Private investigators raise the possibility of spotters in tourist resorts identifying children. Over the years, several sightings of blonde children sparked flurries of hope, but none matched Madeleine. Experts argue traffickers usually target infants rather than older children, but the large reward money may have motivated more complex crimes. This theory, though chilling, has little hard evidence behind it. Some early reports suggested burglars panicked when they found Madeleine inside, but valuables like passports, wallets, and cameras were left untouched, weakening the idea of theft as the motive. Police eventually dismissed this explanation as unlikely, leaving it more of a tabloid storyline than a serious lead. As of 2023, German prosecutors continue investigating Christian Bruckner, searching for any direct link to Madeleine. Operation Grains, the British Review, has cost over £13 million, but staffing is now minimal. The painful reality is that no body has been found and no one has been charged. 16 years later, the McCanns remain in limbo. So, which theory do you think fits best? Drop your thoughts below. Type for abduction, B for cover-up, C for trafficking, or D for another theory. Keep it respectful. This is still about a family living with unimaginable pain. Beyond theories and investigations, there's a family who lost their child. Kate McCann has described life since Madeleine vanished as a permanently open wound. Jerry returned to medicine part-time to cope. Their twins, now grown, have lived their whole lives under the shadow. To find Madeleine, fund once topped £1 million, but long legal battles drained it. At the heart of all the speculation is a little girl who loved stickers and tennis, a child who deserved to grow up. Every theory has gaps. Abduction has a strong suspect, but no conviction. Cover-up has suspicions, but no proof. Trafficking has terrifying implications, but little evidence. 16 years on, Madeleine McCann remains missing. Maybe one day a piece of information will surface that changes everything. Until then, share this video responsibly. Subscribe for more deep dives into unsolved mysteries, and keep Madeleine's story alive.